Hi all. Okay, so I got some channeled messages through earlier and some pre-shuffled messages, but it's now dark. I had to come back because I had some things to do, but we will get underway and hopefully you'll be able to see the cards. Okay, so through this message I got 4 8s coming through, so 8888. Also got 1991. 1991 may be significant to you. Also the number 143. Number 16, not 166, maybe 166. 66 came through. Number 7. Number 3. Number 5. 221. Maybe 221. 211. 196. And then we also got a progression of numbers. So I got 5, then I got 7. Oh, did I get 6? I thought I got 6. Anyway, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the progression numbers were coming out through there as well. So definitely things are progressing. Also outside the window I saw a willy wagtail. They're black and white if you don't know. I love them. So that made me think of balance, and then later on came through as needing to balance light and dark, or you are balancing the light and dark. Crows, ravens, and birds of all types may be significant. Sorry, my notes are all over the place, so you may have to bear with me. Okay, so strong emotions were coming through, so maybe you're very emotional right now. A little ray of sunshine came through that song. A little ray of sunshine in the shape of a girl. So that came through, and so I also got daughter mother wound. So maybe you're the daughter and maybe you've got a mother wound, or maybe your daughter has a mother wound. Take it how it resonates. Also, railway tracks were significant. So maybe things are moving along, or maybe you're going on a journey, maybe an internal journey. And I got shock exposure. So there may be something being exposed that may be shocking to you, or and this may lead you on an internal journey. Struggle, fight, conflict, up in arms. So somebody maybe, or maybe you may be feeling up in arms. So like defensive, or struggling. Somebody may be struggling as well. Twins came through a lot of twos came through. So when I was scrying, two things came through a lot. I saw 2 of this and 2 of that and 2 of that, you know, 2 faces and 2 people and things like that. So 2-headed serpent also came through. So yeah, I don't know how you take that. Maybe there's like a bipolar thing. Maybe one person with 2 sides to them, which is, you know, a snake person. So somebody that's deceptive and tricky, treacherous, slimy, but it also made me think when I was channeling this, the 2-headed dog in Harry Potter. So Harry Potter may be significant, and that 2-headed dog, Fluffy, its name was. So maybe the name Fluffy is significant, but also that 2-headed dog was protecting a stone, a gem. And then I got knowledge. So maybe you are the gem, or maybe your knowledge is the gem, and you are to protect this knowledge, or somebody is protecting your knowledge. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Garfield dog came through too, and I had to think who that was. Odie. So Odie came through. Don't know how that's significant. Maybe you have a cat and a dog. Yeah, maybe you have a dog that looks like Odie. Odin then come through, and Odin is a Greek god, I think, or an Egyptian god. Powerful sorcerer, 2 peas in a pod, sides two sides of the one stone. So I don't know, all these references were coming through. If they make sense to you, that's great. Some of them don't make sense to me. It still gives me that bipolar thing. Or two people that are close together, twins, you know, it's that twin thing. So maybe these are twins that are working together, are two peas in, brother and sister, mother and child came through though. So maybe a brother and sister are working together, or a mother and child are working together, or two peas in the pod are very similar. I don't know what that two sides of one stone is, but two sides of one stone. Yeah, I don't understand that concept. Teapot, tea party, imaginary friends. So, and then I got pay attention to your younger children. They may be indicating something to you. Maybe they have an imaginary friend, or this imaginary friend I got more as like a spirit. So just pay attention that they're not talking to a spirit that's going to affect them, that's going to lead them astray or anything. Just make sure that your children are aware of boundaries, or aware of just keep an open dialogue pretty much with your children, and see what they're saying. If you see them playing a tea party or teapot, you know, with a child, that like an imaginary friend, then just maybe sort of try and be part of the party, and try and talk to your child, not in an accusatory way or a questioning them. Just be maybe part of, oh, what's your friend's name, or whatever, you know what I mean? Or yeah, just try and keep an open dialogue with your child. Blanket, veil of illusions will be lifted. So I got so an apparition, angel presence. It will all be revealed in front of your eyes. Have faith and trust. Move forward knowing all will work out as it should. Release the control over a situation. Allow it to breathe. So stop trying to control a situation, pretty much I get from that. Allow it to breathe. I know I do this sometimes. I've worked through that in my past, controlling issues. But also now I see it, and I'm able to see it and deal with that. So that may be an issue with you. Maybe you are trying to control a situation and you need to step back, allow it to breathe, be an observer, or just let down your guard, you know what I mean? Just, you know. So apparition, angel presence. So maybe you will see an angel, maybe you will see an apparition, maybe something will be revealed in front of your eyes. Is part of the thing. So yeah, so you actually may be seeing a vision, not a vision, it's seeing with your eyes. So the veil of illusion will be lifted. Or maybe you'll be seeing someone clearly. Maybe you'll be seeing someone in an angelic presence. I don't know. You'll have to take that how it resonates for you. Then I also had immigration. When did I write this? I don't know. So I ended up, sorry, I don't know when I wrote where this stemmed from, but immigration, citizenship came through, being inducted into something. Parent and sibling came out again. So there's something about a mother and a child. Yeah, Dirty Mind, Katy Perry. Oh, that's when I was looking up the number 143, and these things came up on my scroll when I was scrolling from the screen, just, you know, things that stood out to me. Dirty Mind, Katy Perry, Celebrity, Woman's World, Love, Electric. So I got this as okay, yeah, that you're being inducted into something. And this Dirty Mind with Katy Perry reminded me of, I watched a YouTube clip that was about some stupid thing. I don't even know why it come up, about Katy Perry and I don't know if it was a church or something, some society, some group that was saying that she's the devil sort of thing, that because she was originally with a church or something, and then she changed and started writing these, I think, a dirty mind. Maybe they're thinking that she had a dirty mind and was writing these songs. But I really like Katy Perry because she sings empowering songs. So I don't see her as the devil. I see her as an empowerment. And then people that empower people are usually, there's usually bodies that'll try and, knock them down, don't want them, affecting society, the Matrix sort of thing, not wanting people to rock the boat sort of thing. So, so maybe, I don't know how that applies to you, but maybe that's what you're doing. Maybe you're rocking the boat. Maybe you're empowering people. Maybe you are a celebrity, or you're becoming a celebrity. Woman's World, maybe you're a feminist. Love and electric, so maybe your love is electric as well. Gypsy woman, maybe you're a gypsy woman, or that stands out to you. Crushing lifetimes of hurt and pain, so it seems to me that you're definitely a warrior. If you're crushing lifetimes of hurt and pain, if you're getting past this, it makes me think of end of a cycle. Also, Mother Earth is calling you medicine woman. Oh, so that's how it comes through. Mother Earth is calling you medicine woman. So you're the medicine woman that the earth is calling. So maybe you have an affinity with Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, or maybe you have an affinity with medicines, with herbal medicines, because a medicine woman, I get that as, or a Native American witch doctor, or however you call it. There's so many different names for, or a shaman. There's different names that you could call it. So you could be one of those. Dinosaur came through. Dinosaur, snail, 3, and horses. So maybe those animals are significant to you. Praying for forgiveness. Someone is praying for forgiveness. Maybe they have 2 cats, or you have 2 cats. There are always 2 sides to every story. Oh, okay. So this is clicking for me now. This 2 sides of every story. The 2 sides of the stone. 2 sides of one stone. So, yeah. So there's 2 sides of every story. Listen for the truth in the lies. The fact of the matter is, and that was, I've got that in, okay, so somebody might say the fact of the matter is, and this person I get as the, and then I saw the picture of an evil, I think I scried this image. So the fact of the matter is, so whoever says this, that's trying to speak truth to you, the fact of the matter is the quotation, is a joker, evil bear. Oh, okay, so the picture was of a joker. I got joker, and the picture was of an evil bear with a top hat, and it reminded me of a book. I think it's a book, and I think it's also a movie too that my daughter read, and it's called, I think it's called Five Nights at Freddy's. So that may have meaning to you. The sun will come out tomorrow. That song came through. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar it's tomorrow. That's how I know the song. I don't know if those are the words, but bottom dollar was significant because I underlined it. And then it referred to trickster, thief, card. Thief. Oh, the thief card in the Kipper deck. So I didn't have that deck out, but I will try and I'll get it if I can. Oh, that's not it. There it is. So I'll try and show you that card. I don't know if you've seen it before. Okay, so I'll get the light close so you can see. So this is the Thief card. Okay. So that I got in my mind's eye. And Trickster, so bottom dollar, Trickster, Thief card, Liar, Manipulator, Rich, Devil, Energy. So that's sort of what I get from that card. So that person that come out with bottom dollar. What else did I say? So yeah, Liar, Manipulator, Rich, Devil, Energy, Bad Moon Arising. That song then came into my head. And I got, there's a bad moon, and instead of on the rise, I got on the right. So, and then I got a in my mind, I saw a photo on a mantle, on the right. So like I was saying, so maybe there's a photo on your mantle that's on the right side, could be this person. So take it as it resonates. You have to use your own discernment for that. But that's what I got. So if you got a mantle and you got a picture of a man that has that kind of energy on the right, then there you go. But you have to take your own discernment with that. You have to see if that feels right for you or not. Labyrinth came out as well, the movie Labyrinth, dancing, and you know the scene, I don't know if you've seen the Labyrinth, but there's a scene where she is dancing in a ballroom and all the people were wearing masks, and then the dream comes crashing down or whatever, and the reason she had this dream in the first place because she ate a poisonous, I think it was an apple, like Snow White, a poisonous apple, which a friend betrayed her and gave her that apple, and that sent her into hallucination. Like she started to hallucinate and go into a dream state, and see illusions and whatever. But she was being manipulated. The friend of hers also got manipulated by Jared, his name is, who is trying to stop her from reaching the castle by a certain time. I think it's a castle. So time, and I've got down here, bending time, manipulating time, trying to stop time moving forward, trying to slow you down. So somebody may be trying to slow you down, trying to stop you reaching a certain level on your path by a certain time. So just be aware of that. And I got, you know, that guy Jared is a manipulator. He's cunning. He's uses scare tactics, and like she was under a spell. So maybe you have been put under a spell, or they've tried to put you under a spell to stop you and slow you down. They've been doing black magic on you to create illusions. Okay, and then I saw a toy box of my kids, and there was a strong man on there with a gun, and he seemed angry, seething, stern, strong, not moving, not shifting, ready to act. Okay, so then I thought, oh, you know, is that aggressive man coming to you? I don't want to give a message of, you know, to scare people. And then pretty much I was shown that this person, like the energy then I got was they're protecting you and not backing down from the situation. So somebody, you know, I think this person is trying to get manipulated, or trying to get, you know, someone's trying to make somebody else back down, but they're not backing down from that situation. They're going to hold tight with protecting you. Holding the flame of power of passion. Wandering free, wish I could. Wandering free, wish I could be part of your world. Oh, that Aladdin song came through. Is that the one? Wandering. Oh, no, Little Mermaid. A lot of Disney songs were coming through. And cinnamon. I got cinnamon, and that means protection and wealth. So that's how I got to the thing of this person is protecting you and your wealth, maybe. Holding the flame, the power of passion. Wandering free, this is what this person is saying. Wandering free, wish I could be part of your world. To the moon, Alice, to the moon. Then I got that reference, which is out of... No, it's not out of Twilight. To the moon, Alice, to the moon. I think that's in Alice in Wonderland, but the Alice I got that came into my mind's eye was the Twilight Alice. And that Alice is actually a psychic. She has premonitions of what's going to happen in the future. So I don't know if you've seen Twilight. And she's clairvoyant, so she's got that clear knowing of what's going to happen. So that came out as well. That may be significant. You could be Alice. Stand by your man. Give him 2 arms to cling to. So I don't know if someone's clinging to you, but the main reference was stand by your man. So take that if it resonates. If you've got a man, stand by your man, because he's standing by you. Healing waters, umbilical cord came through, breaking boundaries, Breaking Bad. Now, I know that there is a show out there, Breaking Bad, but I've never seen it, so I can't reference on that. But I think it is quite vicious, but it's breaking boundaries, healing waters, umbilical cord. So I've got a lot of reference of, the fluid around the baby too. So maybe, and I highlighted cord. So maybe there's an attachment that you have, but it's being broken. What I get is it's being broken, Breaking Bad. So the attachment that you had to someone bad is being broken, and the waters are healing. So this is an emotional healing, and maybe due to that, if you're going through that. Whales were significant. Male and female, masculine and feminine of the earth came through. So I see that as you're healing your masculine and feminine energies, or I don't know why. Oh, sorry, I just got that then. So masculine and feminine, maybe there's a masculine earth sign and a feminine earth sign as well. Maybe that's significant. Tidal waves, tidal waves, circling of emotions going round and round. So maybe your emotions are all over the place, or maybe you've been going over and over something. Heal to move forward on the path. So you need to heal this, going over things again and again and again to no good. Heal to move forward on the path to no good. So I don't know why that to no good was coming out. I questioned that as well. So it's no good maybe that you're going round and round and you need to heal and move forward. Solar chakra healing supported at this time. So you're healing your solar chakra and you're being protected at this time, or supported to do that at this time. Deep transformation, deep dive into your emotions, healing of the feminine, healing the womb, the grace of God, and the ocean tides of Jerusalem. That was a channeled message. So yeah, I don't know, you take that how you get it, but I think you're healing the womb, the root chakra, and emotions to do with the feminine, with the womb. So the feminine, I get the womb. So healing emotions of the root chakra, maybe even the sacral and solar plexus. But I reckon definitely the root chakra. All-seeing eye of God is with you. Snakes, merman. I was going to put I put mermaid and then it was repeated merman. So it's a merman, a water sign maybe. This snake person may be a water sign. All-seeing eye of God is with you. So God's protecting you maybe from this snake in the grass, this merman, this water sign. So water signs are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, I'm pretty sure. Okay, what else? Letting go of the truth to enjoy joy in the moment. Not focusing on receiving or knowing the truth, but focusing on the here and now. Not all is lost. Okay, so I think that maybe you're focusing on what's right, what's wrong, what should I do, what shouldn't I do. But just knowing that all is not lost, and just to focus on the here and now. Let it go, surrender it to God, so you can enjoy your life at this time and stay grounded and protect your vision. You know what I mean? So protect, move forward with your vision. And don't worry about the rest of the stuff, that it will work out. People protecting you are speaking to your heart, allowing you to grow, connect, and vibrate love out. The diamond in the rough. So that's an Aladdin reference. So maybe Aladdin's significant, or you are this diamond in the rough. 4 spirits maybe, or from the 4 corners of the earth. So I think 4 spirits from the 4 corners of the earth are protecting you and helping you to connect and send this love out, allowing you to blossom, because you are the rare, pure, open channel of spirit. You're enchanting the souls of others, and doing this with your balanced sensuality. So, balanced sensuality, I think, just that, I don't know, it feels like a flow, like a movement, like a love, like a joy, like an energy. You're just a flowing, beautiful, graceful energy. Explore your choices in love before deciding on the path to take. Feeling your way through and getting a higher perspective, seeing a way forward. Excuse me. Eyes on you, watching over you, guiding you to the right. And then they said only path ahead. So they really want you to go down one path, it looks like. Illuminating the path and pushing people out of the way. So spirit, I think, is protecting you from these negative energies and entities, and helping light the way so you can walk down this path that you're meant to be walking down. Because that's what I sort of saw. Like I saw the card had trees that had branches out, and I sort of saw it as people with their hands out trying to grasp you and take you off the path. But Spirit is lighting the way, and there was a sun down the way and a path. So, okay, so that's where I got that message. Trying to confuse your path. There are only 2 sacred beings. You are illuminating the way with your purity of heart for all to see, reaching more people, no longer confined by confusion, guilt, and shame. So if you are, that will no longer happen. You will no longer be confused, feeling guilty, or feeling shamed. You are the peaceful warrior, but warrior no less. The earth angel, this is beautiful, this message that comes through. The earth angel, the visionary, the queen of hearts, the empath, the compassionate one, the empress, the high priestess, and the guided one, or the guiding light. The sun, the divine earth angel, the justice bringer, the harbinger of truth and justice, protector of the world. So I got the scales, Libra. Libra, the scales of justice, peace and love. Don't force this love away. This king of hearts, this healer, use your psychic gifts. Follow the nudges you receive. Follow your heart. Feel the flames of fire licking at your heartstrings. So definitely there's a king of hearts around. You're the queen of hearts, and you need to follow your intuition, your psychic gifts, and your heart. Because someone's trying to put you off the path towards them. Okay, love, advancement, motherhood. Protect this union, dedicated to this love, and nurture one another. So if you're in a union already, stay dedicated to each other and nurture each other. Or, you know, when this union comes in, you need to stay dedicated to this love and nurture one another. Okay, allow love in, you know, feel the flames of passion. Okay, 562 was another number that come through. Trust your higher knowing, surrender to the divine, to love. So yeah, let it go. Just follow your heart, follow your guidance. Windows of the sun. Okay, trust what you see in their eyes. Windows of the soul. Sorry, windows of the soul. Trust what you see in their eyes. Mountains and valleys of gold. So maybe you'll see mountains and valleys of gold in their eyes. But the eyes always are the windows to the soul. You may have a grandmother figure who is giving you the sacred gift of love, wisdom, and protection. Angels are protecting you, loving you, guiding you through this heart activation. So you currently may be going through a heart activation and surrendering to God. You know, letting God in, pretty much opening your heart. A rich woman is blinded by the hatred. Okay, so I also got a rich woman around you is blinded by hatred and love. No longer can she see the beauty of the world, living in the shadows of what she once was, a lie, a misdeed, a mistrust, a scam, a thief, and a liar. It is all slipping through her hands and back to the star child of earth where it belongs, back to the rivers, the streams, and the hearts of one's desires, to heal the planet and connect the dots of what was lost for so long, what was lost so long ago. Choosing to rise above fear and doubt, surrendering to the wisdom that is, to dive to divine light, love, and being true to oneself and one's purpose. Choose to transform and grow through hardship and transmute the energy into faith in the divine. So it feels like that somebody has been stealing your energy, or because it's saying that a woman who is blinded by hatred and love, like lost love, I feel like being scorned, sort of thing, scorned lover, has, you know, lied and scammed and stolen from this star child of earth, which I see as you. But now the dots are coming together, and she is losing all the power that she had, all what she's taken to you, which is now coming back to you. And you know, you've transformed through this hardship with the faith that you have in God. Okay, so those were the messages that came through. Definitely some unusual messages, but they're the messages nonetheless. I do not ever, filter messages from the divine. I give you what I'm given. So I am light. It's coming through. So know that you are light. And we have here and now. Yeah, so like we said, focus on the here and now. And don't worry about what is meant to be, or, you know, what's truth, what's lies. You will know. Or you will be guided away from the lies onto the truth. The path to light. Yeah, so you're on the path to light. You are guided. Inner beauty. Trust your inner beauty. I will read those out in a second. I'm just getting them out. And we have, I will leave it with these two. Listen to life. a lot of blue here, a lot of throat chakra. Oh, sorry, I just lost a card. Hang on 2 seconds. Okay, so, and guidance, another, oh, I think that's purple actually. All right. Yeah, that's purple. So third eye. But we have blue, 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 blue. That's blue too. Sorry, the light in here is not the greatest. They're all blue, bar this one I am light. So definitely throat chakra. Or this I'm thinking could even be solar star chakra. Anyway, and on the bottom we have inner work. So God brings me ideal situations for my inner healing. As I become aware of my weaknesses, I turn them into strengths. I direct my thoughts towards the light and see the positive side of every stage of life. Darkness turns into courage, thus I get stronger. And definitely you have gone through it and come out stronger and wiser for it in the end. I am light, I always have hope. No matter the ordeal, I have faith in a better future. I turn darkness into light. I open my heart to others and to God, and am spiritually strong. I draw light to me and shine with all my being. Here and now, the future does not exist and the past is gone. I focus on the present moment. I have confidence in life again because here, now, there is no danger. Everything happens when my soul is ready. The path to light. I make the conscious choice to move towards the light one step at a time. I transform my weaknesses into strengths by mastering my thoughts. I overcome obstacles with positivity and acceptance. I develop my gifts and extend the light to every being unconditionally. So you're growing stronger, you're transforming weaknesses into strengths, and you're overcoming obstacles with positivity. Keep the focus on being positive. Inner beauty. I open the eyes of my heart and direct my gaze to the light within every being. Personality and physical appearance are in the image of man. Beauty and goodness are in the image of God. So true. And I believe that you do see that. You see the beauty in everyone. Listen to life. I am attentive to the world around me. Signs and symbols guide me to success. I listen and discover the way to the eternal. So listening to the signs and synchronicities of life. If you're not, do that, but I think you are. Guidance. In times of uncertainty, I ask God to guide me to the light in my being. I am directed to doors that will open inner freedom to me and step forward in trust. I release my fate to God and my faith is rewarded. So you trust in God and your faith is being rewarded. Okay, I'm going to move on to the Lightworker Oracle. Okay. All right, we have Christ consciousness. And beam of light. Okay, so I'll read those out. And on the bottom we have divine talents. There's a full moon on there. You're definitely transforming and upgrading, I think, right now. There's more light energy streaming into you now, which may be because the other person's been blocked. But I will read this Christ consciousness, which is, so we've got card 27, which is 9, 26, which is 8, and 39, which is 3. Sorry, I don't. Okay, 27. Okay, as the vibration of the soul elevates towards the frequency of unlimited resourcefulness. Sorry, I'll lift the card up for you. resourcefulness of the spiritual dimensions. The heart relaxes with trust and the mind becomes more comfortable letting go and receiving. As you practice sustaining your vibration in this state of graceful trust, you are opening to new ways of both giving and receiving, learning to experience higher frequencies of peace and bliss that happen naturally when resting in divine flow. In such detached openness, divine love flows freely through your soul and your presence in this world becomes a source of healing. So the energy flowing through your being. This is the other card, but that's what I see. Oh. Okay. The Christ consciousness at a soul level opens the heart to a new level of abundance, generosity, grace, and unconditional love. Your heart is capable of giving and receiving in increasingly expansive ways, and as you regularly remind yourself of this, you will experience a deeply nurturing spiritual connection that instills you with the sense of peace, courage, and optimism. So that positive, that positiveness again, believing that you're worthy of all of these things of abundance, abundance, generosity, and grace and unconditional love. Being open to Christ consciousness. I will read out the affirmation the invocation. I call upon the unconditional love of the Christ consciousness, the peaceful, kind, and generous grace that flows readily to all hearts, bestowing courage and faith. I open my heart to the abundant loving kindness of the universe, receiving prosperity of all good things, and through such blessing, I am able to contribute toward the greater good. I allow myself to give and receive freely, and I trust that the universe generally responds to my need for love. All that I want and need comes to me in accordance with the loving intelligence of divine timing. I feel much gratitude in my heart now for the loving blessings and grace of the universe. May the light and love of true Christ consciousness bless the hearts of all living beings, bringing peace, awareness, and love to fruition in all dimensions of existence. Through my own free will, so be it. So that's beautiful, It so goes with the here and now where I've put it to, is that, being grateful for your blessings that you already have, and knowing that God will bring in these things when you need them at the right time, and that He'll bring love in as well, and being positive, knowing these things are there for you, but also being grateful for the here and now, living in the here and now, and knowing that you are blessed already. Even just waking up and seeing the sunrise or hearing those birds chirp outside, it's so beautiful. Okay, so I will read this beam of light 26. I'm not reading the whole thing, just the introductory, because they're so long. Okay, the beam of light flows from the third eye of Archangel Michael. This powerful archangel loves you unconditionally and illuminates the most beautiful truth of your soul journey. He brings you the spiritual gift of a beam of light. The spiritual light empowers you with loving protection so you can find the way through any confusion. There is no need for you to feel uncertain or afraid. Intend, imagine, and feel that you are now spiritually bathed in a radiant beam of divine light. The light possesses a loving spiritual intelligence that will assist you now. This oracle is a wild card. It amplifies the message of any other card selected and indicates a healing release in any situation of importance in your life. It is a sign of spiritual intervention and a healing outcome. Oh, so beautiful. So that does amplify this message, the here and now, being grateful and knowing that you are blessed and things will come in and you will be guided to show the way. And Archangel Michael is such a blessing that he helps keep us, protect us, and, with the beam of light. Okay, I'm not going to read Divine Talents. I think I have to. Okay, so I'll read that one. It's card 39. Okay. Okay. Divine talents are where your soul shines brightest. These abilities are the means for self-expression that can become creative healing offerings in our world. When you embrace your talents, develop them further, and allow yourself to be seen and heard for your abilities, you can maintain your purity by acknowledging that although your soul is the instrument, the music that flows through that instrument is divine. When you have the self-discipline and spiritual humility to refuse to identify with your abilities, you will avoid the danger of sabotaging yourself through arrogance and infatuation, or becoming envious of the talents of another. Grounding yourself in your ordinariness allows your extraordinary abilities to shine, amplifying the potential for your talents to be a genuine channel for spiritual love in our world. Your talents do not have to resemble those of another to have their own inestimable value. Sorry, I can't say that word. Do not be afraid to use them. Enjoy the interplay of your shining divinity and your grounded humanity. So yeah, do not worry about, others' abilities. Just concentrate on your own abilities and embrace your talents and develop them further, is pretty much what this card is saying. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to stop this for a sec. Okay, back again, sorry. Yeah, so, yeah, just work on your gifts, psychic abilities, and talents, and just don't worry about what others are doing and where they are on their path. Just worry about where you are and where you're meant to be. You are where you're meant to be. Sorry. Catching my breath. So also I was getting music around this too. So, and I've said in a previous reading, it might be an idea to pick up that instrument. There's a flute here. In the past it's been a guitar. So if either of those resonate, you've wanted to play them or whatever, maybe pick them up, try them. That may be your gift. Okay. All right. Guardian, 9 of Angels. This gives me the card of holding on too tightly. He's if you can see, he's holding onto her tightly, but it could. I sometimes get this as a protector card as well, but she doesn't look very happy about. Actually, I get a different view today. I definitely get he's protecting her today. The energy I get from this is he's protecting her, and she's just relaxed and comfortable in his arms. But her arm is across. Okay, I might get more cards before. Okay. Okay, so we have harmony. And with the acceptance card and ecstasy. So, I might turn on the light. It's getting a bit dark in here. Can't see the cards. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, sorry, I'll bring light into the situation. So definitely I see this, as love, protective. You have a very protective partner, or if you're the opposite, you are protective of your partner. But maybe you require space. If you're the feminine, you may require space, but maybe there's an acceptance around this relationship, which is bringing harmony and acceptance of the passion that is between you two, the ecstasy, because we have the ecstasy card as well. So maybe accepting this love embracing this love, embracing harmony. Maybe that's what you need to do, is embrace harmony. Could I get some more, please? Okay, Ace of Stars, which is the Ace of Wands, I think, in normal tarot. So creation. So you may be creating something right now, or what you've been creating is going to be seen, is going to start. It's sort of like at its peak sort of thing. It's come to fruition sort of thing. You've reached your goal sort of thing, maybe. But if this is talking about love, can I get another card, please? Receiving. The wellspring of hope I got then. So this sort of gives me surrendering to, surrender to receive. So maybe you need to surrender to this love, surrender to receiving love, surrender to ecstasy, surrender to this harmony that's here for you. Surrender to your Ace of Stars, to your creation, to what you've manifested. But there's also water here releasing. So maybe you need to also surrender something emotionally. Like this is a card of receiving though. So opening up to receive your abundance, opening up to receive love, because it's look, water's emotions. So opening up to receive harmony, to receive love, to receive happiness, joy, because it's yellow in this card. And abundance, the tree's full of leaves and there's vines coming off it and there's flowers there as well. Oh, well, they're not. They look like sunflowers to me too. So, you know, open up to receiving. Anything else? The Knight of Stars. Adventurer. Become the adventurer. You know, I get... open up to this adventure. Open up to this new beginning. Open up to love. Open up to faith, trust, harmony, joy, happiness. Meditation. So you may need to meditate. Or maybe you need to go on an adventure to Ayers Rock. If you live in Australia, that's Ayers Rock to me. Uluru, sorry, is the new name. When I went there as a child, it was called Ayers Rock. So, or maybe a childhood dream is coming true. Maybe you need to reflect on a childhood dream, or meditate about a childhood dream or wish, or manifest in meditation this dream. Okay. Rest. There's some different cards coming out. Why is rest here? And meditate. Oh. Okay. So you're growing at this time. You need rest before this new growth comes in. Visions. And that's 3 there. I've been getting 3s a lot lately. Strength, force, the force, and the teacher we have too. So okay, the 4. Don't force things to happen. Let them come on their own time. Let these visions come through naturally. Don't force them. Don't force this love, maybe as well, because this has come out near the love. Maybe with this rest and meditation, it's going to allow you to get these visions and guide you towards your growth. And maybe there, because there's illumination on the bottom too. So maybe you are, you have this strength to overcome this obstacle, to deal with what it is that's being illuminated right now. Trust your guidance with this illumination that's coming in, with this heart chakra activation. Rest, meditate, grow these visions. So, it's talking about your gifts or whatever. Maybe you need to rest and meditate to grow these visions, to strengthen your, to strengthen your connection with the divine, to, strengthen your third eye. Okay. Anything else? And I can see here God rewarded. So maybe this is a gift from God. You're being rewarded for this adventure that you've been on. The release. So with this release, they may be coming in with this heart chakra illumination will be a release. Maybe maybe you're going to go through an emotional release that will require you to have strength to bring in this new growth and these visions. Okay, I might leave that there. Oh, what was on the bottom? We have Two of Trees, flexibility. So I also see this card as the need for protection, or you are protected. And it's also got the sun on here, so illumination. They're two protection symbols, and that's the sun, illumination. Maybe your connection, your divine connection, is protected from this illumination that's coming in. Grounded in your love. Grounded in love. Your love has grown strong. You have become flexible and open to joy. That this love can bring. Your love has grown strong. It's definitely, about opening up to love, allowing love to bring ecstasy and joy and harmony. And it may even open you up to this new growth, to these visions, to this these passions fulfilled. What else do we need to know? Okay, I did get this in the pre-shuffle. So this actually fell, when I pulled out the deck, this fell onto the ground. Return to the source of the feminine for purification. So purifying the root chakra I get from this, because it's, and card 20, there's a whale. Whale symbology may be significant too, so it might be a good idea to look that up. Maybe you're a water sign as well. So Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer, I think. Grounding, 29 is significant. I've seen the number 29 a few times too. So yeah. Being well grounded provides a feeling of security. So, this root chakra healing that you've done, or I don't know, you seem to be very grounded. So it's given you the sense of security, this work on the root chakra that you've done, or that you need to do, will give you a sense of grounding, will allow you to spread your feelers out, to reach further, to reach higher. Sacred ceremonies, card 7. I remind your soul of the sacredness of the world. What I get from this card is Native American drumming music may be significant for you. Maybe you need to get a drum and empower yourself with the drum. So just putting on some music, so maybe some Native American music, or even just getting a drum and drumming it and seeing how you feel. There is definitely a thing about music in here. We've had the flute and the drum, and in the past I've had guitar. So I think music is significant. The wheel is turning, I also get from this card. You're blooming, you're standing in your power, you're standing, you know, you're coming out into the world and standing strong in your beliefs of who you are, yeah. And your self-identity, your true authentic self, you're showing to the world strong, powerful. Oh, okay. Coyote totem, show humor, laugh. Laughter is your medicine. So maybe you need to laugh more to illuminate your heart. Do things that bring you joy and happiness. Or maybe even, you know, if you're struggling from an ailment, watch a funny movie. Make you feel better. You know, I don't mean to laugh. You know, laughter is the best medicine, you know. Go out and have fun with your family, you know. Do something that you enjoy to help raise your vibration. Purification, raise your vibration, as I said that. Raise your vibration by caring for your energy. So protect your energy. You know, this protective, sorry, carding my. So this circle of light, put this around you to protect yourself. You know, you can envision that every day. You can ask Archangel Michael to protect you as well. Ground in nature to protect your energy. Opening up and closing down if you're working with energy. If you're working with spirit. What else? Getting out in the sun as well to raise your vibration. You know, this happiness to raise your vibration. Getting out in the sun makes me happy. And I know in summer, I feel a lot more invigorated than I do in winter. Okay, healing family lines. Free yourself from secrets. Discover the hidden treasure of your heritage. So maybe this is a calling to look into your ancestry, to look back to your family tree, to see if there's any gifts and talents in your past lineage that may have been passed down to you, or maybe that is what's happening as well with these visions and this guidance. You are getting guidance from your ancestors, or maybe you're healing genetic healing generational lines. So healing karma and trauma from your past lineage. Womb is significant. Root chakra is significant. There's also snakes on this card, and we talked about the snake. You know, there's 2 snakes. I talked about the number 2 as well. Peacocks may be significant as well. They're like a peacock feather. You're rebirthing, you know, the rebirthing I get from this as well, the egg. So people And there's the number 8 again, which 2 8s on each side, which we also got in the pre-card shuffle, in the pre-shuffle messages. So you're definitely birthing something now, this creation. You know, you're birthing this creation, whether that's an actual birth or not a literal, like a literal birth, or a birth of passions, you know, of what it is you want to birth, this new beginning. Creative fire. Reveal your creative talent for an inspired life. So follow your passions. Reveal these passions. You know, you're standing in your power now, revealing what it is that you love and going forward with what it is that you love. What lights you on fire. And there's another whale in this card too, if you can see here, the whale. And that's card 25, which is a 7. There's also snake coiling around this whale as well. And the whale song. So that may be significant as, again, maybe whale song. Whale song, what is that for? So music may be significant. Writing songs, literature, creating a book, delivering a message. Maybe a channel like me, you're delivering messages like that. May be significant. Third eye activation as well may be significant. Spreading your wings, flying has been coming out a lot. You know, spreading your wings, you know, opening up to these passions, digging deep into these passions and moving forward on your path. Speaking out is at the bottom of the deck too. You know, we did get heaps of the blue chakra colors, using your voice. Your voice is released. Express yourself frankly. Be honest. Speak your truth. You know, don't hide anything, don't guard anything, you know what I mean? Just be unequivocally you. You know, it makes me think of the, you know, stick your tongue out and say, ah, you know, this is me, like it or not. This is me. This is who I am. And I think you are doing this now. You're stepping into this. You're speaking out, speaking your power, claiming your space in the world. Okay, and I will leave it there. I hope you liked the messages that came through today, with the channeled messages, the pre-shuffled messages, and the messages that also come through here. So just, you know, open yourself up to receiving, open yourself up to love, open yourself up to these new passions that are coming in. Be the adventurer, meditate, go within, get rest, step out into Mother Nature, absorb that fun, have a laugh, you know, get grounded, protect yourself as you connect to the divine. And yeah, and I will leave it there. I hope you have a good evening, and I'll see you again soon.